90-Day Fiancé Angela Deem no filter update after hurricane. Is she okay? 90-Day Fiancé celeb Angela Deem recently gave her many fans an update following all the damage from Hurricane Helene. Is the controversial TLC star okay in the aftermath? What did she say? Hurricane Helene leaves path of damage and death. For anyone who has been keeping up with Hurricane Helene updates, the natural disaster left damage and death in its wake. The latest reports say that the death toll is above 200, with many still searching for survivors, as others try to put their lives back together in the aftermath. While the majority of the deaths were in North Carolina, several other states took a lot of damage, including Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. In addition to regular civilians, many people are curious about their favorite celebs in those areas, including how they are doing since everything went down. 90-Day Fiancé Angela Deem gives fans update. With everything that has been going on in the area since Hurricane Helene first started causing havoc, 90-Day Fiancé cast member Angela Deem recently gave her followers an update in the aftermath, and it was a no-makeup, no-filter type of update, which fans rarely see. According to Angela Deem, she told her 90-Day Fiancé followers that she had no phone service where she is, so she was not able to do a live like she normally would. In addition to that, Angela said, "It's hard." Despite that, she also said, "We're making it, so it looks like there's some light at the end of the tunnel, even with the recent hardship." Angela Deem went on to tell all of her 90-Day Fiancé followers that she is so grateful to everyone who has come to the area to help with the relief effort. 90-Day Fiancé celeb ditches filters after tragedy. Typically, Angela Deem is all about keeping up appearances and maintaining a certain look whenever she does any kind of live videos. However, in this case, with everything everyone has been going through, she ditched her usual filters and enhancements and kept it real with her followers. When things hit the fan like they did with Hurricane Helene, your priorities change when you are put in a survival situation. More than anything, Angela is grateful for all those who have come to help the hard-hit areas rebuild and slowly put the pieces back together. As much as many 90-Day Fiancé fans dislike Angela Deem and want her off the franchise, many are glad that she and her family are okay after this recent tragedy. Even though the worst of it is over, many people are still without power or service. So, not everyone is out of the woods just yet. Angela Deem, a star of 90-Day Fiancé, is no stranger to drama, but the recent hurricane that tore through her region has brought a new wave of concern for fans. With her larger-than-life personality and unapologetically bold attitude, Angela has always faced life head-on. But after the hurricane swept through, leaving destruction in its wake, many have been left wondering, is she okay? Angela's been a lightning rod of controversy and entertainment since she first appeared on the hit reality show, navigating her long-distance relationship with Michael Al-Sami from Nigeria. Over the years, viewers have witnessed Angela's highs and lows, her intense love for Michael, her explosive fights, and her unforgettable, raw moments. Fans know her for speaking her mind without hesitation. But this time, in the wake of a natural disaster, her social media went unusually quiet. The absence of her characteristic updates left many uneasy. The storm that hit Angela's area wasn't just any storm. It was a monstrous hurricane, the kind that dominates headlines and evokes fear in the hearts of those in its path. Homes were destroyed, communities were left in ruins, and lives were upended. Angela, known for her outspoken nature, had always been the type to share her life openly, whether it was the joy of a video call with Michael or her frustration with family drama. But after the hurricane, the silence was eerie. No posts, no Instagram stories, no updates to reassure her followers. Fans took to social media, posting heartfelt messages and inquiries. Angela, are you safe? Has anyone heard from her? Sending prayers to Angela and her family. The online world buzzed with concern, and the absence of her usual fiery rants only made her fans more anxious. For a woman who had always been so connected with her audience, the radio silence felt out of character, heightening speculation. Days passed, and still no word from Angela. Rumors began swirling, as they often do in the world of reality TV, with some fans speculating that she had suffered major damage to her home, while others feared the worst. But Angela Deem is no ordinary woman. She's tough, she's resilient. She survived more than her fair share of storms, both literal and metaphorical. And just when the concern seemed to peak, Angela re-emerged, unfiltered, as always. In typical Angela fashion, she hopped on Instagram Live, her raspy voice breaking through the static like a familiar sound from a loved one after a long absence. Her face appeared on the screen, lit up by the glow of her phone, and she didn't waste time addressing the hurricane head-on. "Y'all thought this damn hurricane was gonna take me down? Hell no." Angela cackled, cigarette in hand, her southern drawl as thick as ever. "Ain't nothing gonna stop me, not even a hurricane." She panned the camera around to show the damage to her property. A few trees down, debris scattered across her yard, but overall, her home had survived. It was Angela's personality in home form, strong, standing against the odds, even when the world seemed to crash around her. As she talked to her fans, it became clear that while the storm had caused some damage, Angela and her family were safe. Her home had taken a beating, but it stood firm, just like she had through so many challenges in her life. The video wasn't polished, it wasn't filtered. It was Angela in her raw, real form, exactly what fans had come to love about her. "I've been without power for days," she explained, cigarette smoke swirling in the dim light of her phone screen. "Couldn't get online, and y'all know how much I love to go live and check in with my people. But we're okay. We're making it." Her relief was palpable, but so was her exhaustion. Angela's family had come together during the storm, hunkering down, riding out the winds and rain. Her grandkids played in the background as she spoke, unaware of the online chaos that had erupted over their grandmother's safety. In true Angela fashion, she took the moment to shout out her haters who had speculated she wasn't strong enough to make it through. "I know some of y'all were thinking, 'Oh, Angela can't handle this,'" she scoffed. "Well, I'm here. Honey, I'm still standing." She let out another of her signature laughs, brushing off the speculation as if it were no more than a gust of wind. Fans flooded the live chat with messages of relief and support. "So glad you're okay, Angela. We've been so worried about you." And of course, a few light-hearted jabs from those who have come to appreciate her dramatic flair. "We knew nothing could take you down." But Angela's return wasn't just about the hurricane. As the conversation shifted, she began to talk about her future plans. Despite everything that had happened, she had no intention of slowing down. "I got so much coming up, y'all won't even believe it," she teased, hinting at future 90-day fiancé appearances and personal projects.